pick it up right here, shall we? So I did some level grinding, breeding. We got our friction to level C, rank C. Obviously our unicorn has Uber healer now. He's an Uber healer. But I'm not satisfied yet. I need more on him. So, still working on trying to get a few other things taken care of in terms of breeding. Strongest monster. All right, now we've got things to consider. Oh, do we want to throw Montner back on, or do we just keep strongest Montner? Did not expect that, completely honest. Because I really want Thunderwind slashes. Well, more of what I was asking is, do we want to keep Montner, or do we want to give, like, our boy some more abilities to hurt more enemies? Because if attack boost 2 is absolutely vital. Right. I just wish I could see the rest. It's like, etc. Like, just show me it all. And I can't go here and see them until I actually claim it. Yeah, we're gonna go with Thunderwind Slashes. Worst case scenario, we can just restart. Alright, now we can actually see what he has. Big Bang Aurora Blast. Yeah, I would definitely say that's definitely worth it a lot more than having... Like, Montner was good, but like... Master of Weapons we didn't need. Cataclysm wasn't the best. Oh well. And actually here, I'm gonna have to figure out something. Which is basically... I'm gonna have to get rid of Healer, I guess, because I want to get a Wisdom boost on him soon. So, alright. Who else have been looking at? Ogre, I definitely want to breed, but the problem is, I don't want a Samagina. Or a Wild Chappie. So instead... Hey, that sounds like a great idea, Gerb. Let's grab a Great Muddy Hand. Yeah! Female, perfect. They got quite a big hand. Oh, we got Friction to rank A, and he's now strongest Montner. So that's exciting. It's not even a good monster. I mean, he's not bad, but ugh. Nah, his attack's just not good enough is the problem. So I realized this guy doesn't even have freaking, like, critical mass or anything. So I might just go for something that's got a good attack and other abilities. Which, unfortunately, is pretty freaking hard to find, apparently. And, like, I just don't want things like... Dragons are really slow... Nature's alright at times, but, like, not the best. So I think the play is going to be... Yo, Mime Slimes and Gaplins? Wow. Do you know what I want to see? Simply because I love this, is I want to see a freaking randomizer for this game. Because I have my hands on a randomizer right now for the original DQM2, which I plan to play at some point. But that'll be for YouTube. Metal Menagerie. Oh, wait, no. Let's save first. Then I need to go pop over to Dad. Yeah. I've actually found several randomizers for DQM2, but the problem, or DWM2, was, initially, they always were, they never took into account the fact that you were required to have, you know, a dancing monster, a water monster, and a, dancing, water, and an army ant. Those are the only 3 hard-locked monsters you need to progress in the game. We are strongest Montner. Nice. Hey, we got half the traits in the archive. Yes, the liquid metal is mine. No, they didn't get stunned. No. No. Oh, thank God. At least one stayed. I had one earlier this week when I was just randomly grinding, where I got freaking 3 in 1 round and I killed them all, and I was just like, holy shit, that's a lot of experience. 30,000. And it seems like the amount of time you have to spend in here might be directly correlated to your monster rank. Ooh. I mean, you'll probably counteract that and get like a 1, 2, or 3% boss monster from an enemy scout. That's how mine goes. It's like I'll fail a couple like high 70s, 80s, 90s. And then all of a sudden I'll get like a 2%, and I'm like, what the hell? I like to also say that 3 out of my 4 monsters are able to just one-shot slimes when they touch them. They just catch the whiff of a slime and the slime dies. Ogre's close to attack boost 3, which is really what I want before I want to breed him. Like, sure, breeding him at any time soon is good, but ideally I get attack boost 3. It's not a bad one. I just spend way too much time breeding that I end up with like A rank monsters very early into the game, and then like you're like, well, I don't want to lose this monster, so what do I do? Well, you just inbreed. Ooh, shinier piece of candy. I wish there was like an item you could use that guaranteed like a surprise attack. Do you know how broken that would be? All right, everyone bully the liquid pile of slime. Is it all slimes liquid piles of slime? Yes. Does that change what I said? No. Nice. Oh yeah, I also got Uber Healer on this guy. Don't ask me how. I don't know how, but I got Uber Healer on our unicorn. Eventually, Giga Slash on this guy is gonna be good. Dragon Slash. Do we fight a dragon in the next world? I think we do. Oh, they all disappeared. Oh well, that was a good amount. Now let's go talk to Dad, because we have a monster with defense boost 2. Hello, Dad. When you breed defense, increase 2 skill points from a total of 200. Okay. I hear you'll get a monster with a defense increase 3 skill. No, I think some of the words got a little mixed around. I think it means if you breed 2 monsters with the defense, 2, you get 3, so. That was... Hey, we got the female staff. Nice. No. A Grim Grinner. A boss troll and a skeleton. Okay. Alright. Anyway, we are going to go to Grandpa Metal's house. I think I have a metal for him. And then we're going to the Celestial World. I bet I could theoretically set up a trade on my computer from 1 to 2. Oh, no, I do not want you to have the Malevolent Mace. You can keep the Miracle Mallet, bro. You heal. Alright. Alright, let's see the Celestial World, aka the World of Monsters. Don't all the worlds have monsters? Yes. But this one is a monster paradise. And you gotta fly. I bet that's the ancient castle. I think that was the Condor's nest too. Ooh, what are you? Is that a compost mantis or a praying mantis? Or is it a death mantis? Grim mantis? Sickler. Well, I tried. All male. Typical. Heck yeah, 1.7%. Get it! Nah, it's okay. They're friendly sickles. You don't get sickle of them. More puns. Punky Prush. Oh yeah. No surprise there that they've got the assassin ability. Hey, puns make the world go round. Puns make this world fun. If you can't see a situation and make it into a pun, then you aren't living. Hello? Hey. 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 Fine then. See, now that would be spooky in real life. You're just walking past a tree and all of a sudden a sickler's like, I'm gonna sick him. Oh, that's cute. How the fuck do you get that monster then? Maybe we'll learn how to whistle louder. Oh, look, there's a baby one. There we go. What are you called, sir? The Grim Gripper. The Whip Bird. What does Black Fog do? Like, I've never understood because it doesn't actually give me a chance to, like, examine the, effects. Like, that's something I enjoy when I play Monster Sanctuary. I can take a look at every buff, debuff on anybody and see a description of what it do. Here, I cannot see what it do. I think, is Black Fog the one that makes healing actually harmful? Or is Black Fog the one that reduces healing? Or magic? Or, That should be enough for a whip bird. That whip bird really wants to give you a hand. Whip bird. Crusader. God, Crusader's such a good skill set to have. What with being able to get Omni Heal and like Pearly Gates? Just like, sheesh. Wah! Hey, 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 hey. Wah! Thing over here? No. This is the ancient village of Thunt. We protect the great sage Ugal's tomb as well as the sage's tower. I bet that was fun to translate. Bet you're shocked to find a village with monsters living in it, or monsters that don't like to fight. All sorts of monsters like us have been coming to this world since, well, who knows? Oh, but you better watch out, cause beasts outside will fight folks like normal. You might as well pay a visit to Ugal's tomb since you came all this way. Buck, buck, buck. It's easy to find because it's so big, you see, buck. I wonder if it's going to be the same monster, too. Is it going to be the... Oh, what's it called? The, Whale Mage, I think it's called? And are we going to get a change staff, or is there be something different? After he saved the world, Sage Ugal sealed the light orb high in the tower. It is said that the Devious would use the orb to become the Demon Lord. An orb with such a power is befitting of being called the secret treasure of the heavens. You're visiting Ugal's tomb too? You wouldn't understand a bit being human and all, but yeah, it's my turn now, so you've gone to take a peek at the tower over yonder? Squawk, Sage Odal. Rest in pieces. Yeah, I think it's still a... I didn't even know what monster it was for the longest time until one of my playthroughs in the last like year or two. I went and played and I actually got the whale mage. Huh? Looking for a replacement to plug Great Hog's navel? You don't even look like a navel, so I'm not gonna become your replacement for what? I heard a story about how Ugal saved the world with a light orb. I don't know much about it. Seems to happen a long time ago. I like how they just rock. Why are we called monsters when we don't have a lick of monster left in our hearts? I'd want to ask Ugal that if he were still alive. I haven't made head nor tails that question because I haven't had a partner who could answer it. If you use the pedestal with the crest south of here, you can go to a town called Pie. They won't let strangers in. Not to mention humans. Kick. Thankfully, that was not unexpected. Kick. Human kids are like so rare here. Oh me, I'm Were-Tiger, the village chief. If you lost, don't be shy, come see me for a chat. I don't bite, me, yow. So the first time I saw a Were-Tiger was in Joker, and I literally thought it was a person wearing a fursuit. Nope, it is literally a monster wearing a fursuit. This fairy tale book titled Children of the Stars. A long time ago, the smallest of stars fell to the celestial world. The falling stars lamented that they could no longer do anything other than become simple stones, until one day, a kind-hearted angel lady stumbled upon them. She named them and built a town for them to live in. Even now, somewhere in the wide celestial world, you will find a town of rock stars. You ain't never gonna be a rock star. Go, little rock star. Alright, what do you got for me? Been seeing a bunch of you humans lately. This boy came by earlier, but that's not my business. This is, however. What can I do you for? Wise Leaf. Ah, Wise Leaf, eh? Let's take 21 of those. Thank you. It literally took me way too long to remember the line, and I still didn't get it right, but you know, whatever. An attempt was made. So even I could be the Demon Lord if I got my hands on it. Wouldn't it be so bad? Kick. Kick, kick, kick. Alright. Let's go up to the tower. Hades' Condor's been flying around this area recently. I've got the nerve to face him, but I can't fly, so there's nothing I can do about him. This tower, known throughout history as the Sage's Tower, but it's a mess at the top. See, this time lightning struck, and so that's how it got all ruined. Tower gate was sealed shut by the Sage's power. It will open when the time is right, so said Ugal. Said that the one who bears the light orb has an incredible power, and they could face any monster, even the Lord of all monsters, the Demon Lord. Yeah, before you couldn't enter if you had a monster with any wild left. The tower gate was sealed shut by the Sage's power. It will open when the time is right. Okay. So yeah, you just had to make sure all of your monsters didn't have wild stat. Well, unfortunately, there is no wild stat anymore. They got rid of it. The goddess of righteousness is the ally of righteousness. I'm a traveling Flora J nun. Never seen a burb nun before. Large letters are written on the tomb. Here rests Sage Ugal. Yep. It's a whale wizard. Ho ho ho, it's rare to have humans visit my grave these days. Oh, that twinkle in your eye, you wouldn't happen to be... It's been a long time, my lady Miraclea. Oh, where are my manners? I nearly forgot to introduce myself. I am the great sage Ugal. I built this village for us peaceful monsters some time ago. Now you are, yes, I see. So you're Crow. Understood. You're here seeking a replacement for the navel of Great Log. I understand. Then I will give you the treasure of this land, the light orb. Why the puzzled look? I think you to be relieved to end your search so quickly. Come now, approach closely and I'll grant you the power to enter the Sage's Tower. The power to enter the tower! Alright, you can now enter it. The orb lies on the top floor. Get it safely and return here. There's nothing left to say, Crow. All is in accordance with Miraclea's will. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of those. They're pretty good when it comes to, like, MP usage and everything. But... I've only gotten it once. I'd like to point out that this place has been sealed so that nobody could get in. But we're gonna walk in and there's gonna be wild monsters everywhere. That makes sense. Magic slimes! I think I already had one, right? Yeah. We kill. We maim, murder, dismember. That's true. Well, plants will grow wherever plants want to grow. They can come out of, like... Well, I guess there are trees here and everything, but... Yeah, I guess that's true. Alright, I need to change your AI here. Friction! Please don't use those. Smelly Slash... How does Smelly Slash stop enemies from killing themselves? Are they just like, oh god, oh, bleh. Huh. Wah. Okay. Yeah. Stop it. What's this do? Nothing. Ah! Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the boniest of them all? Devil glass. Glass of the devil. Please don't kill the devil glass. Thank you. That aura was spooky. Kaboom. Wave of Relief, a very good random ability to have. Well, fuck. Well, since we've got like half of our party who has the potential of just missing, might as well get it up as high as we can, just in case we miss. Excellent. Overcompensated, but I'd rather overcompensate than undercompensate and fail. We don't want no fail-locations. Bam, 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 bam. This feels like the actual correct way to go, which is unfortunate. Ooh. Oh, there's a piece of candy over there. Let's go. So the idea of giving Thunderwind Slash to Friction is so that when we go against enemies that do have a higher chance of being weak to those, he can actually do it. Assuming the AI is a bit smart when it comes to like auto-using abilities and like typings. I don't actually know the answer to that, so... Genma's Oil. Grandma's Oil? No, Genma. Ow, Grandma Genma. Excuse me. You perlegislator? The word I cannot say very easily? Prestigitate. Oh my fucking god, I hate their name. Prestidigitator. Fuck. Prestidigitator. Yay, I did it right! Closed captioning said I did it right! Punch ya! What? I didn't expect it to summon a monster. I was just like, what are you doing on the ground? Monster appears. Ah, fuck. Oh, come on. Can't you just die already, man? Can't you see it's just better if you die? Thank you, Mr. Glass. I remember how annoying it was when you had to use the change staff to change yourself into the Devil's Glass, essentially. And actually, the speed run for the game, actually, you can get a Devil's Glass from the hometown, and if you have perfect walking, you can maintain that Devil's Glass, or not just Devil's Glass, but a shiny monster, which is, you know... which is hinted at to be the, you know, Devil's Glass. Or Mad Mirror. Mad Mirror is the other name for it. Well, you dropped your item. Now, can you, like, fuck off so I can grab it? Oh my god, that was unexpected. I didn't just walk right up to it. Oh my god, you confused me! Oh my god. Ow. Jesus Christ, stop bullying him! He's just a poor boy! $47, let's go! Easy. Damn it. That was not unexpected. And you murdered him. You murdered him. You killed him. He was deadified. Stop it. These poor babies. Stop it, you evil, cackling pot. You son of a bitch! Backup team, go! Fuck. What is with unexpected in the Mimic family with having, like, nearly godlike precision with whack and kathwack? It's not kathwack, it's just thwack. But my god! Like cereal. Jesus Christ. Didn't even give that much experience. Got a mini medal. Was that worth our time, effort, and agony? Absolutely. Six, seven. 7 times. It took 7 attempts to zing him back to life. Zing me back to life. I don't want to zing me back to life. I don't actually remember the lyrics enough to make a oh god. Is that a bird or a dragon? It's a burb, Drew. It's a burbagon. It's got burb legs. True. It could be a wyvern, though. If that's a little burb to you, I don't want to see big burb. Are you boss burb? You are a catchable burb. You're not strong, burb. We have a chance, burb. We get burb. We give meat, burb. Burp, tummy full. Caca, motherfuckers. Why was I worried? Easy burb. It does have feathers. It's a bird brain. Oh, that's ironic. That's our Steam name. Burb Brain. Dragonlance. Dragonlance, Dragonlance. Come along for the Dragonlance. So, my question is, where did I make a wrong turn? I think I know. Thankfully, they don't try to grab us as we're crawling around like that. In a horror movie, you would feel the little tendrils of this magic slime grip onto your ankle as you slowly try to crawl away to safety, only to be dragged back, kicking and screaming as its tendrils wrap tightly around your leg, ready to commit die. It's gonna commit die on me. Because don't you know, nobody commits murder these days. They all commit die. What's with them summoning stupid monster mirrors at me? Is that the worst thing they got? Ha! I know how to defeat you. Take a look at this picture of you. Ah, but it's not just a picture of you, it's a picture of you from the 3rd grade. Yes, look how awkward you looked back then with your braces. Hey, it's a sculptress. Mwah! Hey, hey, hey. Mwah! Drop your shit. Fuck. Oh, we already had one. Lol. I actually knew that. I bred it. I bred a lot of things this week. So we've gotten one of these. Do we get a... Wow, we can't even see those? Lame. Making bread. I really want to see these games get a resurgence in the West. Mostly because I want more. Give me more adventures with my monster buddies. Granted, I would be fine if we got, like, a new game like Joker, but, like, we can do away with all the card puns, right? A living statue? That was unexpected. Oh, we already had one. Lol. Never mind. How dare you punch me, you fool! It's time to open up the pearly gates of your demise. Well, that was a waste of pearly gates. Fuck. Oh well. I don't actually care. I didn't even see what we picked up. It was like white pearl. I was like, I saw white. I'm like, what was the last thing? Bone? White bone? No, white pearl. Wah! That has to be the most, like, the least threatening noise, like, we could have made for, like, a scream, a shout, to let it all out, you know? Wah! Wah! Luigi. Oh ho ho ho, when I heard the door to this tower open after all this time. I knew it had to be you, little scout. Got a lot of spirit, kid. Looks like I made the right choice to let you live. Ha, are you really that shocked that I'm here? I came for the light orb as well. Of course, the King of Limbo is after it. However, it seems like someone got here before us both, and that appears to be the culprit. I could easily get that myself. However, I'll let you take care of it. I'm sure the King of Limbo will be pleased to put you to work for us. Carry on your merry way, little scout. We'll meet again soon enough. Wow. He looks like a mannequin. Ooh, a miracle sword. That's gonna be hard to, like, deny. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I thought. We lose 9 damage, but we heal every hit. Okay. But brah! No. Funt. Welcome to Funt Village. What was the name in the original game? Was it Funt? F-Hunt? Funt? I have to be very careful with my pronunciation here. No! The name of the village, I have to be very careful because I'm trying to pronounce Funt. I could accidentally lead it with a hard C. Don't want to do that now. Especially with me fumbling. Welcome back, Crow. Were you able to retrieve the light orb? No. What? The orb wasn't on its altar? What is the meaning of this? Tell me everything that happened inside the tower. What a disaster to think that the tower broke open like that after being struck by mere lightning. If that's the case, per routine, the villagers will need to repair it. I know. No matter how much I wail, it won't bring it back. We must do whatever needs done to reclaim the orb. The culprit, without a doubt, from what you saw, must be the god-awful Hades Condor. They crave shiny objects, so it probably just mindlessly snatched it up, thinking it was mere treasure. The Hades Condor roosts in the Westlands, so head there, and I'm willing to bet you can track it down. Without a disguise, I fear you're gonna have a difficult time getting through that area, though. Speak with the village chief. I'm counting on you, Crow. Oh, so you need my assistance so you can walk freely about the world. Freely about our world's monsters. That's fine, I've got just the thing for you, kid. Be back in a jiff. Alrighty then, something that brings out your eyes. Maybe that, no, too plain. Then perhaps this one, no, way too revealing. Oh, this is the one. It's very patient, this should do the trick. Oh my god. Now try it on, let's see how you look. Oh, and I still have a tale to tell you. Rawr! Now we can rawr for real. Wow, it's just perfect. No matter where you look, you've got monster written all over you. Honestly, I'm what you call a fashion hip cat. I just say that outfit on you is a work of art. Meow. By the way, honey, do you have an interest in me making any more outfits? Yes, meow too. Then I'm going to tail or up some outfits for you. Need some sewing patterns though. One full outfit is typically composed of 5 patterns. Cash and dedication. So, do we not have any? Oh. So I need all 5. Oh. Oh. So we have to find 5 servant patterns, 5 rare, 5 noble. 5 Gothic, 5 Contest, 5 Rare Contest, 5 Monster Patterns. How close are we to the Sailor? We're 1 away from the Sailor. I think I know where it is. But, Rawr. Now I know about the patterns, yes. All right, I think I know where to go for this. So let us go and try to get it. And it's raining too. Oh, what luck. Ah, go away. You're new. Go for cicadas. Go for cicadas. I finally get their names. Or, well, what they used to be. They were used to be called Gofacada. I never understood why they were called Gofacada. They were Gofa cicadas. Gopher, not Gofa. Gofa yourself. Anyway, but now they're just boring bugs. But yes, I'm very excited. Oh, that's cute. In the rain, they just walk around instead of being still. Okay, yeah, no, I'll just take a free pink, bonbon. Yeah, every day of the week, I'll take one. Oh, fuck off, mate. Go for lol. That pink motherfucker tried to dance us to death. The death dance. It's risky to go for one more, but you know what? Monsters only live once. Molo. You fucking monkey. God damn it, dude. Hell yeah, 2 bonbons. What happens if you breed 2 bonbons together? Only one way to find out. Do we have a tadpole? Only one way to find out. How dare you rouse the rubble? Pollywaggles. That's what I unironically have nicknamed Pollywag. Pollywaggle. Legitimately. If you breed them together, do you get yourself a Poliwhirl? Or a frog? Or both? Do you still get a king squid in this world? It'd be nice if you did, because that was a very strong one to get towards the end of the celestial world. Or sky world. Have you ever gotten one of the world monsters, Gerb? No. Mud rakers, or as I like to call them, goopy poopies. Ah, woodman's axe. Alright, give me the goopy poopy. Yeah, it seems like impossible to get them, but like, I know there are people who probably have like SS++ tier monsters. Can you even get SS++ monsters? I don't know. But you know what? I'm sure somebody has them. No, it wasn't here. Curses. And I can't get to there because I require... No. Of course not. Darn, I was really hoping to get a sailor outfit, but I guess we can't. Yet. Maybe we'll go searching for them later. And we're close enough. Well, nah. I do need to rest, so might as well just go to the village. They've definitely made some changes to the breeding because, like, it feels like I'm not getting a hugely diverse amount of monsters in the, damn it, in the upper range. It's like, they only seem to want to breed into, like, one of, like, 3 different types of monster, and I'm just like, come on. Give me more, like, variety. Then again, I'm not, I need to diversify a little bit more, which is why I'm trying to, well... That guy just got bird-napped. Wonder if I have to do anything special to break through, like, A to S. Probably need, like, specific monsters. Or maybe just progress through the game. Hello, yes, I am Monster. You're fleshy. Quite fleshy indeed. I've not seen a cute little spitfire like you. But you're still a monster, so you may pass. Yes, I am Monster. I am Monster. See, I can roar like Monster. Rah! Oh my gosh, we first saw these guys in 7? I think it was 7. Okay, I need to look up which one's 7, which one's 8, because I keep saying... I can't for the life of me remember. Okay, yes. 7 was Fragments of a Forgotten Past. So yes, we first saw the pea hooters in 7. love how I love how we have an adorable key just attached to our waist. 95, don't miss. Thank you. P. Hootie. Why are you facing a wall, sir? Huh? What's this doing here? Was it you, punk, that's been tagging this place? Oh, that's cute. That's what it looks like when I try to draw. A straight line. It turns into a slime. Cause I can't draw straight to save my life. Even with a ruler, my hand slips. And the line gets bumpy. Haha, he can't see me. Rawr! Rah! Wow, we really scared that giantess. Rah! Oh, so many choices. I think I know one of the screenshots you're gonna take for this thumb. And I know the title for it. So. Ow! Don't get a crit, don't get a counter. Alright. The giantess should be mine. Gigantes! Nice! We got big, big burly. Now we need a ham sandwich. A sham handwich. The sham hamwiches were some of the first monsters we got on our team in Joker 3. They were a staple through most of the game until I actually had to get strong monsters. Which was, you know, at the very end of the game. But it was very nice riding on their brim, on the brim of their hat. That's something I'd love to see brought back, riding the monsters. Like, that's something they could have done, was just like, you know, oh, now you can ride on land monsters to smash open, boulders. Now you can ride on water monsters to cross the water. Now you can, fly? The fly one would be a bit difficult. Because it's very much constrained to, you can only fly in a straight line from point A to point B. And it was very hard to do it properly in the original game because obviously you couldn't do, you only had 4 directions to go instead of, we have 360-degree mobility now. You know, we got... This is a monster. Wait. You're supposed to be a fire-breathing plant. Fine. Fuck off, mate. Making me look bad. Hey, yo, where my fire breathers at? Apparently not there. I'll tell you what. Pea hooters. Come on, one of these gotta be real. There we go. Fireweed. Oh yeah, he knows how to boogie. He's just like, play that funky music right now. Fire away! Oh, this one had a little bit of everything. I'm honestly shocked that... Oh, that's why he stayed alive so long. How rude of them to kill off our unicorn. Alright, let's see. That right there looks like it is the southmost, because we're gonna have to find the 3 treasures. So the one directly south of us looks like the treasure for... that's in the cave. But Lord knows if it's right. This is Pie Town. Don't bother if you're looking for foreign goods. Oh, you came from Font. That place is like such a burrowing hickville for me. When I grow up, I'm definitely gonna go work in Hitano. One time, I got robbed of some of my gems by none other than one of them Hades condors. They love to snatch up shiny objects. Oh, well met. So you're a monster visitor to our town, right? Let me tell you something nice. If you cross the mountains to the south, you'll find Hitano. There's a bunch of strong beast monsters in the south. First, you should train here. Right? Nya. Where should you train? Nya. The new Demon Lord's able to make us monsters as minions with some mysterious power. But I haven't heard of anyone that's become a minion yet. This is a rumor, but I hear that the new Demon Lord's got an eye for treasure. But it's gotta be a rare treasure that's got some mysterious power. Smoked meat. The proud tomb gods, the king everyone knows of, lived in a large castle east of Hitano. His loyal vassals watch over his tomb now that he is a long decomposed corpse. They said they are some ferocious shape changers who linger there pining after him. A bit ago, just so you know, there was this human kiddo. A big old birdie gave him a swirly, bet his mama misses him dearly. So basically, Kamehameha has gone and gotten the light orb. Demon Lord's been missing for quite some time, and then BAM! Just like that, a new Demon Lord shows up out of nowhere. Thin air. Oh my god, it's a Funkabird. Haven't seen your face around here before. Did you come here looking for something specific? A light orb? Well, can't say I ever heard of such a thing before. Them hated condors sure love shiny things, live in the Western Mountains. Did you get a good rest? Oh yeah. Beyond the mountains to the south is the town of Hitano, ruled over by the Demon Lord. I hear there are plenty of treasure hunters in town. It's a whirly gig. Cyclown. There are plenty of places of mystery in the south of our world. Perhaps you'll find treasure hidden there. Look at that Powie. The goddess of righteousness is the ally of the righteous. I am a devoted priest. Father Powie Yowie. I treat monsters and humans alike without prejudice. Well, greetings, Father. Wasn't he a priest in the original one? Because, like, every village had to have a priest to cure you of poison, revive, to decurse you. Meow! Travelers on the prowl here are like so rare. Meow. Okay. Silly scythe. Something for like a treasure chest or something, but... Got nothing but us with a little tail. I would just like to point out the fact that the were-tiger right there dressed us in a monster outfit does not dispel my earlier thought of originally thinking that they were, you know, just a furry, a human wearing a fursuit. And in fact, the fact that they are the tailor to give you different outfits, including monster outfits, just strengthens the idea that a were-tiger's not actually a monster. It's just a furry who likes to fight monsters. I'm not wrong. Technically. I'd like to point out that whip birds have been abducting monsters and putting them in their nests to be devoured by baby whip birds. That is all. Oh my god! That was my ham sandwich. Oh, we found a fire tree. That's normal. Oh, this sucks! My brother walked me all the way up here to meet my date, and now they ruined the mood. By they, I mean those Hades condor who are living in the western mountains. Seems they'll take anything shiny. Me and my girls really shimmer. There's no way I'd make it through there in one piece. This is no goodie. We can't get through here because of those nasty Hades condors. Hey, you. Won't you please bag those Hades condors in the western mountains? I'm stuck here till then, and my sis is just known for being a huge brat. Yeah, sure, let me just through. Ugh. How rude. I love how they put NPCs here to block you, because in the original, you could just stand up like right here and press like A, and then you'd go in a straight line from where you're looking, flying. But they can't do that. And that's how they kind of restricted access in the original game. You know, they made it so that only certain places you could actually, like, make it through. How did you see me? You mother truckers! Fuck. Campbell counter actually worked out in our favor that time. Pa-pow. Singeing slash, miracle slash, do 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 do, ba da da da, ba dam bam 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 ba na na na, ba dam bam 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 ba na na bow. Antidotal herb. Excuse me, Mr. Nimbus. It's the Nimbus 2000. Alright, let's see. So after this, we gotta go take on the Hades condors. Which I probably cannot scout, because they are a, quote, boss. I wonder how that's gonna work. Usually you get, like, carried off? By transforming into a shiny object, but we don't do that in this game. So I can probably break into their nest. Or it's just like a normal area. Hold on. Is this just a casual, like, metal slime spawn? Hell yeah, dude. Coerced to death, bitch! 12. Oh. Now this is a grinding spot. I'm not gonna actually stick around here forever because that would just be annoying. Shame. I was really hoping those were monsters. Nope, they're just mushrooms. Boom, 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 ba, 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 ba. Let's see, that looks like the way to go. What if the game is really mean, and if you open any treasure chest, condors come and steal it? Nope. Cool thought, but nope. It's not realistic, but that is a Slurpy plant. I thought Lickitung was bad. What are they called? Slurpeon? Can't say I wasn't close. Uron. The newest evolution, Slurpeon. He'll slurp you up. Like a soup. That is a wet tongue. Freaking stop! I swear to God, if my monkey counters... Stop calling it! 99.4. If I fail this, thank you. Oh, I would have been so upset if I failed that. Wah! Hey, Leafy Larkins! Wah! We probably actually would be fine just to do a regular scout on these guys. Ah, yes, these leaves have firefighter abilities. Yes, just hope it's not a dry, crunchy season. Gorilla! Fuck. Fuck. Well, it worked out, actually, because he hadn't, psyched up yet. I know I already have a gorilla, but if I can breed the two, maybe I can get a better Rilla. Or, second best option is we, breed it with something else, and then hopefully I can get, like, past what I'm trying to get past. Basically, I'm struggling with several different things right now that I'm trying to make happen. And I just don't want to be stuck with something that sucks in the meantime. Alright, we got the 51. That's tilted in my favor. Yes, they do look like they have fall in off the wagon. Probability says I would be fine getting up to 50-50-50 across the board again. But probability and I don't see eye to eye. So we'll get 100, 100, 150. To boosty woosty my chancy antsies a little bit more. $79. There we go. Hello, Mr. Rilla. You can sit in the box and think of what you've done. Looks like my course of action will be to go up there. So naturally, we're gonna go over here. Hey, look, it's a land frog. Honestly, if we hadn't have bred that, I would never have known that that was a monster. Holy shit! Wah! That is a big-ass frog. Do we fight it? Oh, wisely, Faye. Oh god, where's your hitbox? There it is. I do not do a lot of damage to it. It does not do a lot of damage to me, actually. It does 1. Alright, this will be easy. Ha! Weak! Look at that, it does 1 damage to us. That one did a little bit more, but that's because you weakened my guy. My dude. Haha! We beat up the giant frog. I wonder what the giant world monster for this world's going to be. It was the town frog. Really? I expected it to be stronger. No, it's not actually. It was a jock. Rock slimes, eh? Cause we're gonna party all night and rock all day. We got very close to that rock geometry right there. I was very worried we were gonna get hit. Look like trouble. Aye. More like reduced to trouble when I'm done with them. Turn around, bitch. Thank you. I know they have Perilous Parrier, which is a little annoying. I don't think they have anything else that would be annoying. So... Rubble Rouser, look at that, they're rubbling trouble. Rubble, rubble. Rubble, rubble, drubble. Trouble, lubble, bubble. Oh, look, he's so happy to join us. He's like, ah, rubbles. Yeah, it's Barney Rubble. Ooh, nighttime spawns. I was just curious if there's going to be any other spawns. Nope. Alright. Best option is going to be to zoom to Pay Town and then just walk ourselves back up. Just so that we can get all the healsy healses. Full MP and everything, you know. Ugh. You know how it be. It's still nighttime, so I want to actually see if we can see anything out here that's different. Or did... Nah, it transitioned. Shame. Okay, well, whatever. Not really here to hunt rare spawns, we're just here to hunt, kill, maim, and murder. The log the gorilla holds looks like it's like a slab of meat, like the stereotypical, like, mutton chop. Just because of the way it's shaped. Thin handle, very, very wide, overcompensating width at the end. Hades Condor. I ended up in their nest trying to pass through the mountains. It's true, the Hades Condors go out to shine at monsters. Oh. I would love to get a Hades Condor for the Cure All or Heal Us skill, but we also aren't required to get it to win. Really like beating up my gorilla. Multi-fist's so good. I think we're gonna coast in this world. Mini medal, very nice. Squawk. Squawk, squawk. Squawk, squawk, squawk! Yes. Chirp, chirp, squawk! Squawk! More burp! Hey, we got cure-all! But the problem is, I really don't need cure-all anymore. Seeing as we've got freaking, like, you know, Uber healer, cleric, and healer, you really don't need heal-all anymore, or cure-all. Treasure box was empty. Where's the light orb? Gone. I didn't take it. It was already empty whenever I got here as well. However, I didn't see who took it. I'm sure you'll track him down. Wonder if there's a speedrun for this game out. Most likely is. I'd love to see it. I always enjoy seeing how speedrunners take this game and just blow it up. Now, I won't understand anything going on, but... just seeing the different monsters they use and breed and everything. Scared them. They're called Wheaties. Make sure you eat your Wheaties, kids. You know what I kind of really wish I could do in this game? It's something I didn't fully enjoy when I was doing Final Fantasy XI, but if I could just set up parameters for certain things, like if ping equals boost and ally HP greater than, you know, like 60% attack. Like, I would love to be able to set parameters with the, oh shoot, I don't even remember what it was called. Or not 11, 12. Do you remember what that system was called? The one I just absolutely hated and I didn't use at the time. And I probably still won't do it when I redo it. What was it called? I cannot remember the name of it. Saved my life. Burb? Hey, look! It's our friend, the bird dragon. Burb. Desert pattern 5, which means we've got 1, 4, and 5. We need desert patterns 2 and 3. Sailor pattern 3, snow pattern 2. There's so many things to find still. Yes, the gambit system, thank you. Having gambit set up in this would actually be a lot of help. Because like, the best option I have is to, you know, set my AI, be like, rarely use this. Use this a lot. You know, which really isn't much. Honestly, the Iron Hawk looks more like an armored chicken. Am I wrong? Someone get this chicken some armor. And that is what was done. We got that chicken on the run. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Wah! Ooh. Alright, do we go for the kill on this, or do we try to capture it again? We tried to capture it once before, but it ran away. We can get rare items if we kill it fast enough. But we could catch it if we catch it. No! Ah. Well, it saw us and got scared. What did what freeze exactly, Gerb? I mean, I paused the game real quick. I know, very rude. But I didn't realize by scaring it, it'll drop shit. So. Interesting factoid I learned right there. Oh, your Twitch froze. Oof. Reminds me of my computer earlier today. Well, my internet more likely. My computer was just slow as molasses. Like, nothing was going at all, so I did a speed test. I had a ping of over 1,000. And no upload. And now you may be asking yourself, well, were you uploading a video to YouTube? And yes, I was. But when I reset my internet and everything, and I went back to uploading the video, I still had my full 40 upload. So yeah, my internet was doing something today. Look at that frickin' chicken. They're dodos and they're extinct. It's like, well, yes, I can see why they are. With the way that they're whipping their head around, I'm surprised they didn't die sooner. They got freaking whiplash and brain damage. I find it weird that the castle is here. Oh well. Welcome to the Village of Hitano. Everyone living here has been stricken by treasure fever. Treasure. Arrow dog. So this is the treasure hunting capital, Hitano, eh? Definitely gonna make a name for myself here. Huh? A treasure hunter too? Impossible. The light orb's as good as mine. You want to join the Demon Lord army too? Yes, me too. I left home so that I could sign up to be a part of the world-renowned Demon Lord army. Much to my dismay, they'd already stopped bringing on new recruits. Oof. Well, hello, Innkeeper Powie Yowie. There's a Sorrow's Pawn. Hey, treat me to a glass, I'll fill you on some juicy deets. Hey, thanks a bunch, but I'm gonna tell you once. Got it, if you head out to the East Cave, you better take some devil slicing pals with you. Why, you ask? Because I can't harm them, so I had to turn tail on the treasure, damn it. Hey, baby, you looking for treasure too? My bar's been bustling with those treasure hunters, baby. Found this ancient tower southwest of here on an island, but it's not like a non-flower like myself can reach it. If you go real far east of here, you'll find an evil castle. So it goes that the dead protect the treasure inside. But there's tons of traps too, I'm sorry I ever told my friends about it. Well, they're not my friends anymore, they're more like my dead compatriots. The Celestial Goblet, Cloak, and Book. Seems like some legendary stuff wrapped up in some mystery. Some say these were the so-called angels in our world that had something to do with them. Well, they gotta be kidding me. You can't listen to drunks now, can ya? Interesting. So, they changed the helmet, armor, and sword into Goblet, Cloak, and Book? Interesting. Are they trying to do away with the heavy connection between, like, Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, and Dragon Monster? Treasures have the same word that is decodified, localized as Zenithian. It was initially what you used, but changed. Ah, Celestial. Okay. Makes sense. But I wonder, was it due to translation that it changed from the armor that it used to be? Or was that just the game actually just changed it up and no longer made it like armor pieces and a sword? The goddess of righteousness is the ally of the righteous. I'm the Powie Yowie priest. The other Powie Yowie priest in Paytown is my father. I've lived on this soil for nigh on 200 years. Yep, maybe you'd like to hear a tale or two. Long ago, a different demon lord took up residence here in Hitano. He drove us like slaves working for him, but it said that he found paradise and off he vanished without a trace, and ever since we've not been ruled by anyone. Sure was glad when that happened. Ho ho ho. Huh. Interesting. I mean, I don't mind the change. I thought it was interesting. I wondered what happened to our town when a new demon lord appeared, but all that one wanted was treasure, so nothing much has changed for us. Yes. Yes, yes. Item shop. What you got for me? Slip leaf. Wind cutting wing. Interesting. Oops. Take 5 of that. Alright, what you got for me, big guy? Miracle Sword, Zombie Slayer. Killbreaker. Sometimes seals enemies stuff. Chance of insta-death? Yep, we got ourselves a brownie in the party. And a hammer hood running the store. You read that sign over there? There's a message from the Demon Lord. Well, it's a big old piece of news. You better hurry. Attention all monsters, we seek the following treasures: the Celestial Goblet, the Celestial Cloak, and the Celestial Book. You'll be rewarded with the Light Orb. Okay. You can go to the Demon Lord's castle through that building up ahead, but you better have all 3 treasures. But you just said I could go in there. If I had the treasure. Hello, kitty. Kitty. So this new Demon Lord came to town all of a sudden, and he's assembling a rare monster army. Pretty good myself, but I'm not good at just standing around in no royal court. So this new Demon Lord is not only pretty regal and all, but he's smart as a whip. Because he's collecting treasure worldwide without doing a lick of work himself. I mean, if I were a Demon Lord, I too would collect shinies without doing a lick of work. The Red Comet. Are you aware the leader of the mechanized soldiers around the Demon Lord Castle said that it's programmed to appear after a number of its minions are defeated? The leader is infamously known as Red Comet. You don't believe it? Then give it a try. Ooh. Shall we fight a Red Comet later? Oh, yes, we will. The new Demon Lord sure caused an uproar when he strolled into town, and he got us to do his bidding by some mysterious power. Seems you really gotta be charismatic to call yourself a Demon Lord. Nah, he's just got the Light Orb, which literally gives him the powers to do that. Big old cave to the east is tiny, and a giant monster like me can't enter. But a monster your size can squeeze in there, no problem. You want to hear the trick to treasure hunting? It's all in your feet. Wear out them paws and searching places you haven't been before. If you can fly well, go ahead and fly your heart out. Obviously. Alright, so we've got the tower, the cave. So let's do the tower first because it's the closest. Yeah, it was really funny. Like, before you had to actually like turn yourself into a hammer hood to be able to slip in. Because obviously you couldn't fit in as a human. But there is no change staff, which I'm kind of sad. I liked the change staff. I wanted to see myself running around as like a giant monster or something. But I think they may have changed that because it was a bit more difficult to like, you know, adjust like your hitbox and everything, and probably just a lot of shit like that that just made it way too difficult and cumbersome for them to bother to code it. So they're just like, let's give them outfits and then they can go any place they want. Which, to be honest, I don't blame them. I too would do that. Whoa! That bird came from nowhere. He's coming right for us. I forgot to turn you back to don't use MP, big guy. I do still miss having my monster party walking behind me. That was always fun in the original. Just, yay! It's a party! It's a follow party! We can now zoom here! And I see all these craters and I'm like, can I go inside of it and find an item? The answer thus far has been no, no, God, no. Why do you keep checking? No. All right. So we got two choices. We got the short path and the long path. My guess is it is the long path. So let's go this way. I think I have this already. Why is the dinnerware attacking me? Oh, we do not. And we even get some Night Emperors. Let's go. They've got really big noses. The dinnerware does have cute wings. It's like Dracula decided he wanted to change his image, so he turned all of his bat followers into dishes. But they retained their evil wings and eyes. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be like slices of wind or something like that. No, for the love of Christ. The fuddle dance, I hate it. Please hit my unicorn. Nope. Oh, you're really trying my patience today, game, aren't ya? Thank you. Ah. Not only did you put us to sleep, but you also reverted my tension. Alright, 88% should be high enough. I mean, his name is X-Saucer. Exaucer. Wait, I can't go this way. Oh. Ha! I knew that. Wah! Wah! Can't wait to see what our breeding prospects are gonna look like when we're done with all this. You could actually go at any time to go check that. We also need to go and do a run through our desert key. You're really trying me today, game. Fucking statuses. Makes you wish the times you could give your person an item to hold. To prevent statuses. Ugh. The monkey enough. The monkey alone is not enough to hit them hard enough. Oh wait, no, hold on. I need all three of them at the very least. Stop it! Fuck off, mates! Jesus. Could just wait until they run out of MP, but I think I'm just gonna start murdering. Indiscriminately. Ah, Friction, I see you decided to join the party. Have a good nap? It lasted too long. Pa, 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 pa. 98.6. Like, it would have just been absolute, like... oh, his name is Night M. It would have just been absolute poetry if, like, we failed at 98.6%. Just poetry. Jesus. Whack ward scroll. Whack bark bar. Ah, it was a mimic. Please don't kill me. Thwack! I'm waiting for it. There it was. There it fucking was. Fuck. Our ogre didn't get any experience. Sad. I really need to stop calling the bad things happening to me, because I might just be beckoning them to me. Is it just me, or do the Night Emperors look like moose bats? Like moose dog bats? It's an apt way to describe them. Moose dog bats! I really don't want to. I'm freaking sick and tired of these sleepy assholes. Okay, one dead. One less chance for them to cast Sleepy Time Junction. 2 dead. Oh, we got out without a sleep. Thank Christ. Treasure? Fuck. Oh, whatever. Murder. Here's a question. Does the magic regenerator regenerate you based upon your total MP, or is it just a flat amount? Because to me, it looks like we regenerate about 5% of our MP a turn. Yeah. 5%. Because we're healing about 12. Let's see, that leads there. That just leads to a treasure chest. Are those bone bats? Oh no, those are just those things. One of these things is gonna bite my hand. Look at it. It was right here along. Stop it! Ah! You asshole, you get crits too much! I'd like to point out that these guys are still doing like 60s damage without any weapons equipped or skills. We still need a coil bird is the problem, but I have no healing. Wait. Hold on. Do either of these give me... that doesn't... Ah, damn. If Cleric gave me freaking, like... Man. Yeah, none of my skills gives me, Damn. Like, revival is what I was looking for. We're taking a chance, baby. All right, this will be 30%. All right, we should get up to about 60. This is a scuffed team. Let's go! I I should have actually seen what abilities it has, and then, like, maybe put it on the team to heal people, but whatever. I don't got time to worry about that. Fuck. I didn't want you to see me, hence why I was around the corner. Why'd you have to go and peek around this corner without a wall? Oh god, worm bats too? I need worm bats. Ah, poopsicles. Fine. We would have been fine if it wasn't for you damned mimics and your criticals and your kathwacks. I know they're just thwacks, but I like to add the k before. Kathwack. Because the k spells are k strong. I bet we get the cloak from the wind tower. Oh, fuck. I really miss the repellent in this game. Nothing like saying, nah, I don't feel like fighting you, to a bunch of enemies. Feels really nice, really invigorating, you know? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Ah! Good to know. So it looks to be 5% though, because I was getting 12.5, or I'm getting 12, and I have 250 MP. So 5% of that is 12.5. So good, 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 good. But now you know. Which means if you get your MP high enough, you're gonna just regenerate like crazy. There's gonna rarely be something that you can't like, restore. Those worm bats were surprisingly annoying. I lied, it wasn't a surprise. Warlord's Hammer. Servant's Pattern 5. So how many of the Servant's Pattern do we have? We need 4. We just need Servant's Pattern 4. Oh, that's where we came from. Swear to God, if we get another mimic here, I'm gonna be just so unhappy. Yep. If he thwacks and kills half of my party. Okay. Just the stupid monkey. But granted, that stupid monkey's super useful now with his, you know, counter. Now is the time I want him to be countering. Oh my God. Yeah, what's the way to detect it? Just curious. Usually, the way I can detect it is if it's in a place I know one doesn't spawn. Unfortunately, I don't have it. Oh, use your dance. Okay. I will definitely try that out the next time we see a thing. I mean, I'll be honest, even if it was, I mean, I would have still fought it regardless. So. Oh, even better. Oh, we made it through. Welcome back. You missed me get mad again. The Celestial Book. I mean, we found another mimic. But I learned how to detect them thanks to Gerb. You just gotta dance. You gotta dance, man. You gotta dance. I'm very curious what they're gonna do about the boss in the cave. Because before, the boss in the cave was a liquid metal slime. Which is a joke to us. Ha! Joke! You know. We're just too good. G-U-D good. Is there any benefit to actually, like, saving the monsters? Murder burb. Stop it! Really? I've just had them attack me like this. Oh, look, it's the murder burb. Oh, I did? Oh, okay. Huh. Shows how much I remember things. Murder Burb's been murdered. Good job, Goril. Burb didn't want to come with us. It's okay, we already have a deadly duo. Oh, hey, look! It's an actual village of fallen stars! It's confetti! These things actually have some interesting moves. Starry Samba, the freaking bow, like, damn. One more. Go, little rock star. We got the star that fell from above. I would like to point out that none of the abilities this confetti was using does it have. It does not have Starry Samba. It does not have Celestial Bow. What does it have? Nothing. I was actually interested in getting my hands on Starry Samba. Excuse me, are you stealing that? I loved getting the Conclave in DQ Joker 1. No. 2. I enjoyed getting it in Joker 2 because you could get them very early on. And then when you get the metal ticket, that's like 4 chances each attack to hit a metal slime. Like, it's pretty good. I mean, sure, your attack is essentially like quartered because each of them put together is your attack. But in exchange, you have 4 times as likely to hit a crit, 4 times as likely to hit a evasive enemy, etc., etc. So they have a lot of pluses, but not late game. Early game, good. Late game, not so good. Alright, now that we can go to the small cave, I think we're gonna go zoom, zoom, zoom. We're gonna fucking zoom. And get out of here. For now. We'll be back very shortly. Let me check my equipment. You're fine. This one's better. No, I'm gonna keep you with what you got. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Okay. Now let's take a look at these boosts real quick. Ooh. I need Sharp Fangs and Platinum Ore, though. I think I'll just put that on there for now, because... Oh. I want to see if Mom has anything for us. Because we forgot to talk to Mom. Oh, I wonder what our brother looks like. Oh my god, he's got a Platypunk. Well, I think we look better. Oh, absolutely. Komodo's always better. Alright, let's see what kind of breedinating we can do. Here's that other gorilla. Give me a boner bat for muttering. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. I did it backwards. I wanted it to be male. Fuck. Not very useful to me, any of those. So, what happens? I could get the arch. I think Archdemon is our best shot. I'll take the giant sea dragon. I changed my mind. Thaumatathorath. Well, since I royally fucked that one up. Carnivine wouldn't be so bad. Could get a Thunderbird, but... Nuriel! Ooh, Thunderbird or Nuriel, though. Hold on, wait. What if I can get... Oh, right. Master Slime. Alright. Can I get Nuriel with anyone? I can't. Is it because Whipbird is a B rank? Pyoro. Scytheborg's also not bad. That paralyzing hit squad is really nice. Rhinoceros. Rayburn. I forgot about the Rayburn. It's been a while. Firebird. Alright, I can get a Thunderbird still. It looks like. Half Hog. Oh. Oh, that's a boss from DQ... 5. No, not 5. 7. In the, All Trades Abbey. Yeah. Alright. Death Maestro. Crafty and activist. Fright bait. Yabby. Yabba dabba doo. We could still get the half Tundra Dragon. We almost used that once. I just think it's so funny how, like, all these different enemies still end up giving you, like, close to the same, like, they're not even, like, even though they're the same, like, level and everything, there's just, like, a completely different set of monsters you get. Alright, let's just get him. There's the King Cure Slime, but unfortunately it is way too late for you, big guy. We've got a unicorn. Sorry, an unicorn. I mean, I'm still gonna get one, because why not? King Cure. I'm actually gonna leave him in there. He's my backup healer. I think our best option is to get the Nuriel. Well, yeah. It's gonna be get the Nuriel. Hey, we can get a Queen Slime. Codal. Dark King Slime. Oh yeah, can I get like a Grandpa Slime? Giga Conquistador. That's a big guy. Amberweed. God, those things are so weird looking. So I don't have anything new there, and I don't think I have anything new for my Gorilla either. Axe Shark? That is new, and that is very interesting. Maybe. Why am I walking? I can just literally teleport. Teleport into the Celestial Key World. So if I remember correctly, there were like skeleton warriors in here. And liquid metal slime. And already it's exactly not that. Well, I mean, there were other annoying things in here, like gremlins and goblins and cookie ladookies. Cookie la dookie. Uh, 25 should do it. Nice. Morphine mushrooms. Evil seeds. I always imagine the evil seeds like little tentacles to be a little shorter than that, and only 3. Because then they only have like the 3 hairs on the top of their head in the original animation for them. Well, not animation, but you get it. I guess I could pop open the game, but my Game Boy is probably not charged. Are ya freaking kidding me? Bro! Wake up! Wake up! Oh my god! What a bunch of fucking trolls! Everybody with the statuses! Please wake up, Mr. Ogre. I need you next turn. No. I'm not giving them the satisfaction. Would it be less frustrating if I wasn't trying to catch everything? Yes. But I am. Ah, well. Thank you for not gamble countering the gremlin that I wanted. Now don't put us to sleep! Thank you. There you go. Hello, Mr. Gremlin. That is a big boy. He's like, my mommy told me I'd be a hero when I grew up. And I grew up big and strong. Fuck. Beat him up. Fuck those mushrooms. Those mushroom-tipped assholes. It'd be great if Gorilla stopped being paralyzed. Perfect. Just in time. Nice. Was it worth it? Probably not, but... Puyo, puyo! They've got flower butts! Not taking a chance, we're just going for it. The luck is not in our favor tonight. And here comes the sweet breath attack. Monsters wake up, monsters go to sleep. Monsters wake up, monsters go to sleep. Monsters wake up, monsters go to sleep. Die! This will be more than enough. Just do not, for the love of Christ, sweet breath. Thank you. Oh my god. Look at them. 5 eyes. Long nose. Puro. Oh my god, I am a god. If one wanted to fight that big guy, how would they? Do I whistle? Whistle while you twerk it. Or do I enter from below? Probably enter from below. Oh my god, no. It's a family of assholes. All right, so how are we gonna get this big ol' asshole to join us? Ooh, he's guarding something. Oh, we can't scare his little booty hole. Ah, he's not that big. I'm sure he's friendly too. $40. So he can do about 120. As much as I would love to get my unicorn up, it is just not safe. God damn it, you stupid monkey! Why do you do it at the worst of times? But never the best of times. I'd also like to point out that these are like full like D&D parties. You've got the Ranger, you've got the Zerker, you've got the Squire, you've got the Mage. Come here, you stupid gremlin. I wasted a meaty treat on this asshole, too. I think that's the most upsetting thing. I used a meaty treat, and then my monkey killed him. Ugh. I'm sure if I just transitioned screens and came back, it would come back. But I'll worry about him later. Maybe we'll come back and visit in the future. Oh. Oh. Alright, we got 2 monster patterns out of 5. Oh. Oh, barely tapped that one. Oh, it is still just a liquid metal slime. So, you think you're good enough to waltz in here and take this treasure? Think again, you're gonna have to wade through my goopiness first. Of course, in order to ensure my victory, I'm gonna call in the troops. Squad up, conclaves! Let's show this punk that we're made of steel. Oh, you poor fool. Thanks for the free 10k. Actually, he's probably actually boss level. So he's probably actually got HP. Nah, he's probably still only got what, 20? Oh shit, he's actually got HP. Let's go. I mean, he can't have more than 100. That would be ridiculous. Well, maybe not. Because in this game, you definitely can actually do damage to slimes more than one, so... You big banger, you just... Holy shit! That was the best decision of my life. Just out of the blue, I was just like, you know what? Let's use Big Banger. Bruh, I'm psychic. Yo, we killed him. Alright, easy, GG. Only 10,000? Man, I feel like we actually got cheaped out of experience here. That's true. You're not so goopy after all. In fact, you're the first one who's ever taken me down. It's been fun fighting with all those who come seeking the treasure, but it's time to get gooing. A promise is a promise, though. Do with it what you like. It's about that time for me to run away. Oh, man. And here I am with my ogre doing like 40, 50 damage a hit. We got a chalice. Sorry, the celestial goblet. It's still a chalice to be. And I mean, it's a good thing the conclaves are actually very weak, because if those conclaves could actually deal, like, a good amount of damage to you, like, you would be in trouble. Nah, he didn't respawn. Damn. Do 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 now 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 now. Whoops. All right, time to head for the castle. I hope they made the puzzle less annoying than it originally was. That would be nice. I mean, I know they did the best they could with the resources they had, but those puzzles were like, oh my god. Holy shit! Who did you have supporting your Mer-Tiger? Wait, isn't Mer-Tiger only 3 out of 4 slots? I would have thought you would have had a, maybe like a monster with healing stuff or something. Well, I can say the first time I've played, every time I play these games, like, my first team I do in the playthrough, like, this one is going to be considered, like, one of my worst teams to boot. Because that's just the way it usually ends up, you know? Because, like, once you know the game, you're going to make significantly different decisions about what kinds of monsters you have, what kinds of abilities you need. Like, I don't really know. I'm playing it very safe. In terms of just having things that can take hits, deal hits, and then heal hits. So that's how I play safely. And then you expand from there. At least, that's how I do it. But I don't have much in terms of, like, support skills. Like, I don't have a monster for buffing or debuffing even, which is probably something I really should consider, but I just hate wasting slots. But is it really wasting a slot if I'm allowing my monsters to essentially deal more damage or be able to soak up hits better? You know? I just need to consider it like that, but I'm also like, nah. That's also true. Like, I always tell myself whenever I, like, start replaying, like, Joker, that, you know, I'll actually raise a good standby team. And then I never do. Because any good skill you bake into your first people, and then you don't keep a backup, because why would you keep a backup? But if I played like I had 8 party members and not 4, I would do a lot better in the game. This boss was always, like, a very hard, like, check for me when it came to, am I ready for the end of the game? If I struggled against, you know, the Dreadlord or whatever his name is, then I knew I was in for a bad time for the rest of the game. Oh, hey, look, it's an eyesore. You're staring at it like, oh god, yeah, that's an eyesore. Get it out of here. Yuck. Ugh. We actually could have bred an eyesore like a couple of weeks ago, but I just didn't really want it. The fact that it has paralysis touch and Kasap makes this very dangerous. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. Give me this eyesore. Honestly, I should start killing everything that isn't the eyesore just to make life easier, but I don't want to do that. Because what if my monkey counter kills it? There we go. 74.9. We haven't missed a 26% yet, have we? Oh, yes, we have. Alright, eyesore. Enfeebler. You know what? Let's bake it in. Yep. Sorry. There we go. Toss that in there and enfeeble the shit out of them. Alright. Oh my god. Asshats with paralysis touch. Alright, so we know we need a skeleton soldier and a boss troll to make the Grim Grinner, which died at once. We'll go up to 50 and 25, I think. That should be enough to get him. Unless, of course, he paralyzes, like, 2 of our party members, and then we get pissed off again. Yo, I didn't see you there. Fuck. I deserve that for that pun. It was a trap! And I did get a free turn. Nice little buff, 2 pearly gates in, let's go. And no Kathwack. Let's Kathwo. Aw, yeah. It is nice that each one always has like a mini medal in it though. I mean, he still hits like a bitch, but, you know. Excuse me. How in God's name did you see me around a corner when you were down the goddamn hallway? That don't make any goddamn sense. Oh no, I see it. I see the thing I hated forever ago in the original. The follow the sound, or follow the arrows. Go directly east of here. Go directly north of here. South, east, north, east, south, south, south. Ugh. No, not Fido! Damn it, I clicked too fast. Well, looks like we're gonna get a new Fido. Welcome to the club, dog. Whoops. Putrefid. Putrefid! I could use a safe passage grass. I could also not. Wouldn't giving rotten meat to a zombie actually make them like you even more than giving them fresh meat? Or do you think the denizens of the dead prefer, like, the delectable things in life? Hey, yo, could you, like, not bully my monkey? Because my monkey has a tendency to flip his shit and murder. And I would really prefer not to kill the already dead. Personally. Attack the unicorn. Oh no, you made us slow. Whatever will I do, Scout? What? 82? This corpse would not have been walking if I failed again. It's a walking corpse. Not when I'm done with its kneecaps, it will be. Killbreaker. Oh. Bleh. This corpse was made for walking. That's just what'll do. One of these days, these corpses are gonna walk all over you. Well, we don't really want that part to happen, you know. I mean, I don't think we want that to happen. Then again, some people out there could be like, oh yeah, walking corpses? It's just like The Walking Dead, right? That's awesome. No, it's not. The world can't get their shit together and work together, so an army of the dead also would not help. Hi, big guy. That guy looked really happy. I would really prefer it if he didn't do that. But he'll do it anyway. I miss the ribs, the sirloins, the beef jerky, the pork chops. I thought those were a lot easier to understand the quality. Now I'm just like, monster bait? Cooked meat? Smoked meat? Monster's treat? I don't know what's good, what's not good, what should I give, what shouldn't I give? I mean, I know rotten meat's bad, but I just like seeing the quality of meat in the name. Like beef jerky, as in cheap jerky. I don't know. I swear to God, Monkey, if you counter... You know, I would have preferred a counter to your death. But that is just the way that cookie's gonna crumble today. Ride your wooden horsey. Overkill. Perfect. Haunted. His name is Haunted. He was quite haunted. Manky mud. It's mud that's manky. So, originally what happened was you went through that door and you went to a room where you had to use a set of bells to make the dead go back to sleep. Basically, you rang to the right, they ran all the way to the right until they hit a wall. You rang north, they ran all the way north until they hit a wall. Dino butt. With a tail. Rawr. Oh, Beelzebub. Do I have a Beelzebub? Wait, these aren't Beelzebub. Are these the Beelzebubs? No, these are the second generation of Beelzebubs. No, they are Beelzebubs. We have them. Cool. Alright, so I think my goal here is we're not going to fight the boss at the castle. Instead, we're going to get there, solve the last puzzle, and then we will leave. That'll probably be it for today, really. And I'll see about actually trying to put together a standby team this week as well. Because we'll probably need it, especially as we get to the thing called post-game. Because we're actually really close to the end of the vanilla game. Oh my god, this is just one giant eyesore. Oh my god, there's eyesores all over the wall! There's an eyesore in the corner! I don't think you can look anywhere without them. I don't think they can look anywhere without seeing them. It was cute, the entire slug family. Just the fact that, though, that their name is Eyesore makes it even better. Because you can talk about the eyesores everywhere. Oh god, no! Aw, man, this castle's annoying to navigate through. But at least we'll be able to do a straight shot next time we come through. Oh, fuck. You got me through the wall! I love how he's whipping his head back and forth. He's like, oh yeah, it's my song. Music. Darn.
Death, Maestro.
I know, it's Maestro. You know, this asshole right here. Yeah, this one. That flying fucker who became 4 stories tall and became an entire beast in and of himself is the entire reason I could not beat Joker 3 the first time I played it. That failure will be immortalized on my YouTube forever. Yes, I soar, you soar, we all soar for eyesore. Your line is a curse, a stain upon the world, sir. Always the last second. Ah! Oh. Gonna literally end up pulling my beard out at this rate. I didn't even need to get to 100, but I couldn't do anything. Yes, conduct your own death. Dino, but... Snow pattern 2. How many do we got? We just need snow pattern 5. I bet they're all gonna be at the final level too. Oh god, nope. Stay the fuck off. Fuck. You only did one to him. Thank God. I feel like the poison here also does a percent based. Oh, 3 meaty treats, very nice. Maestro seems to be conducting the eyesores. I gotta remember that they run in a straight line when they see you. And then their head falls off. Fuck. I didn't curve it hard enough. Just me, or does this one seem like it goes on much longer than the original did? It probably does, but... Alright, let's see what the puzzle is. North 1. East 3. North 1. East 2. You've done well. Really? Okay. That was easy. Oh yeah, it's this guy. Oh. Yep. I bet he still has his summon ability. I don't have the MP for this. Unfortunate. So we're gonna have to just meander our way through it again later. Oh boy. That's fine. Darth Kermit the Frog. I don't know why I did that instead of just leaving. Seeing as I can just flat out exit the world. Alright, let's see if there's any excellent breeding opportunities. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. I meant to give it a male staff to hold, so that's fun. Oh well. Gigalomp. Still just Samaginas. Alright. You know, Buffalo Ogre was one that I actually beat Joker 1 with, but it's just not what I'm thinking for. Alright, Skeleton Soldier. We need a Grim... Was it a Grim Rider or a Grim Grinner? I think it was a Grim Grinner. Ah, here we go. Easy. Grimgree. Crafty debuffer with an enfeebler skill. Maybe. Alright, let's go see what Dad wants, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll probably end it here with Dad, and then pick up next week. With hit up has an increased chance of attacking. 10 mini medals? Yeah, Dad, thanks. Hey, Dad, I got one. I got one, Dad. I hope I didn't breed it. I got one, Dad. Oh, the luck, Dad. What am I looking for? Thaumatologist. Yeah. Oh, hold on. This asshole can go in here. Yeah! Yeah, Dad! We did it, Dad! Beastie Bite. Alright, Pop. Last one. I think. Offset of plus 50. Let's go! Zombies Blight. Well, that's nothing. Wait, more? I thought there was only 10. Oh, fuck off, Dad. All right, who did I have on our team? I had you. I had you. Excellent. All right. This is a great place for us to end it for today. And we'll get started again next week. Hopefully I've got a little bit different of a team for y'all to take a look at. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky people.